Welcome back to another part of the video. As we have discussed earlier that this video will be going to be discussed about the invertebrate. In the last video we have discussed in detail about the phylum Porifera. So in this video we are going to discuss about the phylum Coelenterata, which is also known as cnidarians. So let's begin. What is the common features of phylum Coelenterata? So Coelenterata are also known as cnidarians and they are also aquatic in nature. As we have discussed that Porifera were also aquatic creature. So this invertebrate are also mostly they are aquatic in nature and they are tissue level of body organization, that is their body is made up of tissues only and they are diploblastic in nature. And the last video also we have discussed that Poriferas were also diploblastic in nature, that is mesoderm was absent, only endoderm and ectoderm were present and they are radial symmetry. And if you do not know what is radial symmetry, what is diploblastic, what is tissue level of organization, I have made a detailed video regarding that. Do watch that video. And in this coelentrates there is no coelom is absent. You can say they are acoelomate. And one special feature that is present in case of Coelenterata is the presence of nematocysts. What are nematocysts? So nematocysts are the structure, are specialized structure which are used for the stinging purpose, that is to attack the prey. They used to inject venom by using this type of structure that is known as the nematocyst. Okay. So if they want to attack a prey, they will use this structure and inject venom or poison into the prey's body. And also their mouth contains short tentacles. You can see that these are the different types of coelentrates which we can see in our invertebrate family and in the marine family, and there were small tentacles when small teeth are present in the mouth region. And the digestion is both intracellular, that is within the cell, as well as extracellular, that is outside the cell. And they respire and excrete by simple diffusion process. Like the poriferans, the coelenterators also have the power of regeneration. What is regeneration? If we cut them into any part, then they will regenerate. Their lost part will be regained. They also shows the asexual reproduction, that is budding, and here sexual reproduction is also seen, that is we will see further what is the sexual reproduction known. And what are the examples of coelentrates? They are mainly that is Obelia, Aurelia, that is known as jellyfish, Hydra are the main examples of the that is coelentrates. Many other examples are also present, we will be discussing further, but these are the three common examples of phylum coelentrates. And one important feature or one important thing about this phylum coelentrate is that they undergoes their life cycle in two stages, that is they have two stages in their life. One is the polyp stage, which is a fixed stage, that is they do not undergo any movement and they have the sexual reproduction. So polyp undergoes the sexual reproduction and medusa, which is a mobile phase, undergoes the asexual reproduction. So this is all about the two stages or some common features of the phylum Coelenterata. Then moving on to the classification, the Coelenterata are divided into three classes. One is Hydrozoa. In this Hydrozoa family, there belongs, what are the examples? The Obelia, Hydra, Physalia. This is the diagram or the picture of Physalia. It looks so beautiful. So they belong to the Hydrozoa family. Moving to the next part is the Scyphozoa. Example is Aurelia, that is jellyfish. This is the example of Scyphozoa. And Anthozoa, their example is Gorgonia and Metridium, and this is the diagram of Gorgonia. Okay. So these are the three classes which the Coelenterata phylum is divided, and we will be discussing each one of them in detail. What is Hydrozoa? So under Hydrozoa, examples belongs to Obelia, then is the Hydra and Physalia. So this is the Obelia, then is the Hydra, and this is the Physalia. So both of them in the hydrozoa you will see that they were both marine as well as the fresh water, that they will be both in marine form as well as in the fresh water form, and they have both the polyp, have only polyp stage or both polyp and medusa stage, that is they will have the sexual as well as asexual reproduction, or otherwise only polyp stage, that is fixed stage. And one exception features about this hydrozoa family is that hydra has only polyp stage, they do not show medusa stage, this is the exception feature. And medusa has velum, that is their mouth region has teeth in them, and they also shows the alternation of generation, that is from sexual form to the asexual form. What is alternation of generation we will discuss in later part. And this hydrozoa family or this hydrozoa class have corals which consist of fire corals and lace coral. What are corals? We will be discussing in our next upcoming video. So the corals which are found under hydrozoa class are the fire corals and the lace corals. Moving to the next class, that is Scyphozoa. Example is Aurelia. This is the Aurelia, and they are exclusively marine. No fresh water, they are completely marine, and in this case polyp is absent, only medusa is present. So this is some important characteristic feature which distinguish the each class. So which is very important regarding exam point of view. And the medusa are without velum. So in the previous class you have seen that the hydrozoa, the medusa was having velum, but here the medusa are without velum. Then Anthozoa. So the Anthozoa, her example is Gorgonia and Metridium or sea anemone you can say. They are also exclusively marine, and here only polyp is present, medusa is absent. Here polyp is absent, medusa only present. In the previous case both polyp and medusa, or only polyp will be present, and in this Anthozoa only medusa is seen. This is important to note down. And here the corals are seen, mainly made up of calcium carbonate. So the corals are seen in this class also. So in hydrozoa and in Anthozoa corals are seen. What type of corals? That is hard corals and octacorals, and these corals are made up of calcium carbonate. So this is all about the three classes of coelentrates. Apart from that, there are two important features, that is they have two larval forms which are seen. That is planula larva is seen in case of Obelia, and Ephyra larva is seen in case of Aurelia. This question is asked many times, that what type of larva is seen in which organism, or in match of the following also they can also give. And one interesting feature about this Coelenterata class is that they show alternation of generation. That is, what is alternation of generation? That is succession of asexual reproducing sessile polyp to reproducing free swimming medusa is called alternation of generation, or you can say in simple words, that is the succession or the change from asexual polyp to sexual medusa is called as the alternation of generation. You can see this is the structure of polyp. In this asexual reproduction, that is by the budding process, they will form the sexual organism, that is the medusa, which is the free swimming one. And the shape of the medusa is umbrella shape. This is the oral arm, this is the mouth region, reproductive tissues are present, ectoderm, endoderm, and you can see as the mesoderm is absent, instead of that mesoglia is present. Okay, and this is the structure of polyp. They have the basal plate where they undergo the sessile life, that is they do not undergo any movement. Sessile means they are fixed in one position. This is the outer ectoderm, then the endoderm, and middle is the mesoglia. Instead of mesoderm, mesoglia will be present, and this is the coelenteron. This instead of coelom, that is coelenteron is present, you can see here. And these are the tentacles which are present in the mouth region. This is the mouth and these are the tentacles region. So this is polyp, that is asexual in nature, and medusa, that is sexual in nature. So this is alternation of generation, is also called as metagenesis. One more important point to be noted, that metagenesis is only seen in Obelia and Hydra. and is not seen in Aurelia. So, this is important feature to be noted down. Then moving to the last part of the Coelenterata phylum are certain common names which are very important regarding exam point of view. They are asked number of times what are the common names. They will give the name of the that is Phycelia. Phycelia is commonly known as what? ABCD option will be given and you have to select one. So, these are certain common names, important common names which I have pointed out. There are many names also, but these are important regarding exam point of view. So, what are Phycelia called? That is Portuguese man of war. This is the Phycelia example. Gorgonia is known as sea fan. In the previous picture, this is the Gorgonia. This is known as the sea fan, okay, as they are fan shaped. And Metridium is known as sea anemone, okay, and Pennatula is known as sea pen or sea feather. This is the structure of Pennatula, which is known as sea pen or sea feather. Then Alcarnium, that is known as dead man fingers. This is the Alcarnium, which is dead man's finger. Then Corallium, that is red coral. Why it is called red coral? Because of the red in color and they are the coral. So, Corallium are known as red coral. This is asked many times. This is the important one. Corallium is known as red coral. Tubipora is known as organ pipe coral. This is the structure of Tubipora. Then Meandrina, that is known as brain coral. This is the structure of Meandrina. Millipora, that is the hydroid coral. This is the hydroid coral. And Aurelia is called jellyfish. I have shown you the structure of Aurelia. This is known as the jellyfish. So, these are certain important features as well as certain important characteristics of phylum Coelenterata and certain common names regarding the phylum Coelenterata. Hope you understood this video, and this video is completely which is asked in the exam point of view only. I have discussed the main points regarding Coelenterata. There are many other points also Coelenterata family, but this is important regarding exam point of view. So, if you have any doubt regarding this phylum, do comment, and if you have not watched the previous video about the phylum Porifera, do watch it. And also if you want to know the basic regarding the invertebrate, I have also discussed in my video, as well as I have made a evolutionary biology series and also human physiology series. Do watch it, and if you are new to my channel, do subscribe, like and share among your friends, because exams are nearby and also this will be helpful for any entrance you are giving. So, please do share among your friends, and that's all for this today. Thank you and have a nice day.